Hi everyone, I'm Utkarsh here to tell you about the launch of the next cohort of the Network Capital Writing Fellowship. In the Writing Fellowship, we will tell you the art and science of producing great content that you can use to get published, perhaps write an article, perhaps start a newsletter, perhaps even get published in the form of a book. Today, writing is a critical skill, whether you work at a corporate, whether you're starting your own company, whether you're working on a side hustle. Being able to communicate powerful ideas at scale is something that will hold you in good stead. Personally, for me, Friday nights are reserved, often when I'm not doing much, to thinking about what kind of writing do we want to put out on Network Capital. Our subscribers get a daily email with curated content from our team. Some of these newsletters are written by me, and I spend a lot of time going through books, collecting ideas, looking at new kinds of frameworks that are emerging. And if you look at writing as an industry, with the new business models that are emerging, every person has a story to tell. Every person has an idea that he or she can advance. And we are entering a phase where these ideas have the power to scale. So many investors around the world. Let's look at Andreessen Horowitz, let's look at Sequoia, let's look at Goldman Sachs. Primarily, these are content companies monetizing through venture capital. So for you to be able to create a scenario where you can advance your ideas and connect with other people around the world, writing is something that will hold you in good stead. I have studied writers from Hemingway to Premchand to Shakespeare to Virginia Woolf, and I've discovered that there is beauty and mystery in each of these writings. In our writing cohort, we'll introduce you to some of those techniques that these powerful, legendary writers have employed to build their unique category of one in the world that we live in. Today, there's this emergence of the passion economy where increasingly more people are looking for autonomy, mastery, and purpose at work. And through these three elements, they are trying to carve out alternate careers which are more connected with something that they truly intrinsically care about, and see the kind of luck surface area it augments. In my book, The Seductive Illusion of Hard Work, I talked about, attracting luck, or quote unquote, becoming lucky. And to me, luck surface area is all about doing great things and telling lots of people. And telling lots of people, you cannot go about knocking doors to your neighbors or just randomly going about it in an unstructured fashion. Produce some content, especially long form curated writing, is perhaps the most efficient and creative ways to go about doing that. So join our next cohort of the fellowship. You will hear from top writers around the world, published authors, New York Times journalists, journalists who've written for The Guardian, published best-selling books, won numerous awards, so that you can learn from their experience, so that you can figure out what you can adopt and adapt from their techniques and employ them in your own. Whether you're sending your email to your manager, or perhaps carving out a speech for a writer that you're shadowing, or working for your CEO in his or her office, this skill or this time that you'll spend with us is going to be a time well spent. Previous cohorts have gone on to get published in major publications. Some of them have quit their jobs and now they are writers full-time or creators full-time. And we really hope that some of you will consider joining this adventure of building your category of one by employing writing as a core component of doing so. You will receive one-on-one mentorship. You will learn from different techniques and ideas, and by the end of the fellowship, you will have whatever is required to get published. Getting published is just a means towards an end. the larger goal for all of you is to build your category of one, and I really see this to be an important step in your larger goal. So let's see what happens. We are going to admit 50 students on a first come first serve basis, because beyond 50 it gets unmanageable. But it's an exciting time to be a writer, and I'm looking forward to hosting you all in the Network Capital Writing Fellowship on November 13th. Take care and have a wonderful weekend.